In a time long ago, there lived a man with two sons. His wealth was vast, his lands fertile, and his household flourished. But beneath the surface of this prosperous family, a decision was about to be made that would alter their lives forever. Today, we journey together through a tale of rebellion, humility, and redemption, the story of the prodigal son. One day, the younger son, restless and eager for adventure, approached his father with a bold demand.
Father, give me my share of the inheritance now, so I can live my own life.
The father, though saddened by the request, divided his wealth between his two sons. He knew his younger son's heart was set on leaving, and so he let him go.
This is the life I've always wanted. No rules, no limits.
But soon, the gold coins that once flowed so freely began to run dry. Friends who surrounded him during the good times vanished, and the young man found himself alone, penniless and lost. To make matters worse, a great famine struck the land. With no money and nowhere to go, the young man was forced to take the lowest of jobs, feeding pigs. As he looked at the slop the pigs ate, hunger gnawed at him, and shame weighed heavy on his heart.
I once lived like a king, and now I have nothing. Even my father's servants have more than I do.
It was then, in his darkest hour, that the young son came to his senses. With nothing left but humility and hope, the young son began the long journey back to his father's house. Each step was a reminder of his mistakes, but his heart clung to the possibility of forgiveness.
Will my father even look at me again? Will he cast me out or show me mercy?
Far off in the distance, his father spotted him on the road. Overcome with joy and compassion, he ran, yes, he ran, to meet his son.
My son, you are home. You were lost, but now you are found.
Despite the son's shame and guilt, his father welcomed him back not as a servant, but as a beloved son. With a robe, a ring, and a feast, the father celebrated the return of his child. But not everyone was celebrating. The older son, who had remained dutiful and faithful, heard the sounds of joy and music from the house and grew resentful.
All these years I have worked for you, and you've never thrown a feast for me. Yet this son of yours returns after wasting everything, and you celebrate him?
The father, full of love for both his sons, spoke with tenderness.
My son, everything I have is yours, but your brother was lost and has now returned. It is right that we rejoice.
In that moment, the father showed that his love was not limited to one son. He extended grace to both, inviting them into his joy. The story of the prodigal son reminds us of the boundless grace and mercy of God. No matter how far we stray, God is always ready to welcome us back with open arms. His love is not earned through works, but freely given to all who return to him. The prodigal son's journey is a powerful testament to the transformative power of forgiveness and redemption.